everybody. I feel like I'm giving a public address out here on a stage with these wonderful Helen Kish dolls in front of me. So all of these dolls are naked, obviously, and they are waiting for their clothes, which are being made right now. But yesterday I announced and gave you guys the first look at the convention doll, which is these wonderful Helen Kish dolls. It is Zoe, and we also have a couple Pages, which is the dark haired doll. But I wanted to address and to let you guys know why there are only 70 dolls. Believe me, I wish there were more than 70 dolls. I actually tried to get 400. Which I think would be a little bit more appropriate for what we're doing. But I wanted to hop on real quick and give you guys some insight into how this all happened, why there's only 70, why dolls are really expensive to make, and the things that go into them and stuff like that. So I'm gonna move a little bit closer to the camera so that you guys can see me. And as you can tell, I have all of these dolls hanging out right here and stuff like that. So I'm gonna move the camera right here. Maybe you guys can see a little bit better. Hi guys, hello everybody that's tuning in. Hope you guys are having a marvelous day. So here's what happened, and here's the truth about the dolls. When I got these dolls, and when I was looking into doing the Helen Kish doll, I was actually planning all of that before. Let me see if I can get a better seat here, a little bit better lighting. There's some of the dolls on the table, but if you guys are tuning in, let me know. So I was actually planning on doing the convention doll before the start of the first convention. Before the start of the first, so before the January convention, I had already purchased all of these and they were already in the works. Now, when I did the first convention, I didn't know what to expect, you guys. I thought I was gonna get maybe 100 to 300 conventioneers, and we got 800, and it was amazing. But at the time, before I had even launched the convention, we're gonna sit back here again. Before I had even launched the convention, I didn't know what to expect and what to do. So when I had bought 70 dolls from Helen Kish, which are some of these ones right here, I bought all that she had of these dolls, and I thought it was gonna be plenty for our needs. Now, I wish we had more. So when and Helen sold them to me for an amazing price that I have been able to pass along to the conventioneers. So, and this is, we're gonna go more in depth with the doll tomorrow, but she's 11 inches, 14 points of articulation, just absolutely incredible doll, and they're very expensive to make, which I have found out. So if you guys are tuning in, let me know. We're just having a little chit chat. Sorry for all the moving around, but they were very expensive to produce. And so we looked into having more made at the factory, and to produce the Zoe, which is an 11-inch wonderful doll, to produce them was more than what I'm even asking for the doll. And I had to do a minimum order of, I think it was 200, but it might have been 250. And just my deposit to start making the dolls was over $30,000. And that's without clothes. And so clothes would have been another at least $10,000, and then you have to ship them, which is like $6,000. You guys, I had no clue. No clue. And then, even if I did it, even if we fronted all this money and did it, they couldn't deliver them until after our convention. So I wouldn't even have them for the June convention. Now, this is all a lot of really new stuff for me. I didn't know how long things take to produce. I really didn't know how much modern dolls cost to produce. And it was a huge eye-opener. And so this is really important for you guys to know and to understand, is that if you see a cost on something of hundreds of dollars, it costs hundreds of dollars to produce. It was a huge eye-opener for me when you're buying really well-made, beautiful dolls that are, I mean, just the stringing and the articulation and everything. It has been such a learning experience. And the reason why I'm telling everybody this is because I want you to, there's a lot of reasons. So if you already have a Zoe or a Paige that you bought from somebody or you paid retail for or whatever, that doll is so worth it. And the costume you can either purchase separately or you can make it or have it made from the convention. So Helen Kish is gifting the pattern for the virtual doll convention outfit, the darling outfit, which, here, I'll just show you the back. It's so sweet. Everybody gets that. So you can make it for your Helen Kish doll. You can make it for any doll that you have. So if you make it then and put it on your doll, then that is your convention doll. So a lot of Helen Kish fans probably already have the Zoe and the Paige dolls, so you can make the outfit. Another thing is we are going to be making printable convention tags for your dolls. So if you have, there are lots of ways to get a virtual convention doll. One of my favorite ways that I am so excited about is the convention sales room. So the sales room, it's going to have 25 dealers of amazing dealers with their best inventories. They are working so hard right now, putting their inventories together, pulling stuff out of backstock. Helen Kish is going to be in the sales room, everybody. So if you don't buy one of these dolls or you don't get one of these dolls, put your money in the bank, set it aside to spend in the sales room, to spend on Helen Kish's painting and sculpting kit, which is going to be amazing. There's a lot of different ways that you can reserve that money. And that's another reason why I want to and will always keep the admission of the convention low, is because I want you, first of all, I don't want anybody to be bound by price to experience it. And I also want you to have a bunch of money to spend in the sales room and to spend on different things that we're going to offer throughout the convention, different kits and different fun stuff. If you want to, you can do everything you want and not spend a dime and still, except for the registration fee, and still have everything. But this is a shout out to the doll artists out there. So I have learned so much, and it has opened up my understanding to what it costs to do this kind of thing. So just to have the little pieces of the outfit and the little additions like the shoes and the leggings and the ties for the leggings and the vest and the embroidery on the vest and all of these things is really, really expensive. So this builds a lot of value, this information, which I know a lot of you know, but it builds a lot of value into when you see prices online, when you see people bidding like crazy for exclusives and one-of-a-kind items, and just paying what these items deserve to be purchased for, because the doll artist isn't making very much money. They're just not. Helen was so sweet to sell me these dolls way back when. This is way back when, and then I came up with the idea to do this at the virtual convention. But Helen will be selling some hand-painted limited editions, like editions of 20 and 30, through the virtual convention, and she will also have a sales room. So if you do not buy one of these dolls, if you do not get one of these dolls, don't sweat it, you guys. Don't sweat it, and don't feel like you're left out by any means, because you can make the outfit, you can do the thing. If you buy something in the convention, that's your convention doll. If you print off the little tags that we're going to give you for everybody, that's your convention doll. Your doll can be something you already have and love. Okay, so I don't want you to feel pressure in any way, and I wanted you to understand why there's only 70. I tried so hard. Helen and Tomas contacted the factory. We tried, but I just couldn't front $40,000 before I even launched this convention to do it, because it was just, I'm already doing a lot and spending a lot on all of this. So I know that you guys appreciate that, but I wanted you to know that I wasn't trying to create some kind of giant scramble. I wasn't trying to make it so exclusive that people felt left out. I don't want you to feel left out. All of the dolls that will be available tomorrow, one per person. If you purchase more than one, then that order will be canceled and refunded. Please, just one per person. And just know that you're not left out by any means. You can go straight to Helen Kish to get some of her wonderful dolls. You can shop a lot of people that sell Helen dolls. And you can just have the experience in your heart without buying anything. But if you are a maker and a producer and you are making dolls right now, I applaud you. I understand what you are doing, and it builds a lot of value into what you are doing. So for antique dolls, if you get a doll that has all the trimmings, the outfit, the underwear, the shoes, all the things, like that is why you pay hundreds of dollars for it, because all of those things separately are super expensive. Just to get a doll restrung is like $30 So I always understood the value in a lot of the dolls that I handle, but now I totally understand why things cost the way they do in the modern world. And that is a total compliment to the modern world, because I appreciate so much what you're doing. So if you guys have any questions about the dolls or what we're doing or anything like that, just let me know. I love you guys. I want you to have a blast. I don't want a mad scramble. I don't want you to feel left out, because there's a lot of ways that you can experience this. And like I said, have your convention doll. So, hey, I'm learning right along with you. Thank you for learning with me and just understanding everything that's going on as it's happening for me the first time too, because a lot of this stuff is just all stuff I'm figuring out right along with you. So here are the dolls. Some of them. We have a couple of the dark-haired ones, which is the Paige, and then the Zoes are the blonde ones. So they will not be shipped until the 1st of June because their outfits are being made right now. But I look forward to having one of these dolls in Australia. We leave next week and just doing lots of adventures and having a lot of fun. So thank you so much for listening. Thank you for doing doll stuff all of the time. Thank you for registering and having a blast and following our adventures. And thank you for making and doing dolls. And for a lot of you doll artists that are watching, thank you for putting yourselves out on the line to create these amazing things that we get the opportunity to purchase, because I've gotten a little taste of what that feels like with buying these dolls and buying those outfits and doing all of these things and putting myself out there. It's kind of like you're standing on a ledge and you don't know what's going to happen, and I know how you feel now. So I hope you guys have a great day. Thank you for tuning in, and I'll chat with you very soon. I will see you tomorrow. Bye.